I'm going to start with the major breaking news out of North Charlotte.
This is where a 2-alarm fire was burning out of control for an hour overnight on Grimes Street. We've mapped this area for you. You'll see it's just off North Graham, not too far from Atondo. That is where we find our Mary Calkins right now.
And Mary, in the last 30 minutes, you were able to talk to the fire chief out there. We know there were definitely some injuries on scene, right?
Mary, that is exactly right. We know 3 firefighters were injured. However, the good news is those are non-life-threatening injuries. And some other good news, the family, they made it out safely, as did their pets. But I do want to show you what we're dealing with now. The fire, it took about an hour for firefighters to put it out, now completely contained. And you can just see the aftermath, that damage to this home here on Grimes Street. I want to get to some video to show you what firefighters were dealing with when they first arrived here. You see flames shooting from the roof. You see fire pouring from the windows and thick, heavy smoke here. Within 20 minutes of firefighters being on scene, they had to call in a second alarm. That means they needed to bring in additional resources. And they also called a mayday, and that's pretty scary. That's when firefighters have been trapped inside of a structure. Within 10 minutes, though, that mayday canceled because all firefighters were accounted for. And again, I want to show you some video. We saw firefighters being taken to medic on stretchers. We know 3 were injured. Again, the good news of Fire Chief, he says those are non-life-threatening injuries. We're going to continue checking in through the morning to see how those firefighters are doing. Now, again, we did speak with Chief Johnson. I'm going to bring you back out here live. We spoke with the chief, and he says it's very early in the investigation. Of course, they are just now starting to wrap up. He says the cause of the fire is still under investigation, as well as how much damage was done here. So those are things we're going to be working to answer. But for now, reporting live in Charlotte, Mary Calkins, WBTV, on your side.